Good morning, Honorable Chair of this National Court of Honor, honored guests and officials, Honorable Roberto Pagdanganan, our BSP National President, Engineer Rogelio S. Villa Jr., the BSP Secretary General, Congressman Edgar Chato, BSP Bohol Council Chairman, Regional Scout Director Ben Toledo, BSP Eastern Visayas Region, Mr. Hermes Angoy, the BSP Bohol Council Scout Executive, Eagle Scouts, Eagle Scout awardees, parents, scouts, and scouters. Once again, good morning. I am happy to join you today as we will be witnessing this more than 20 Eagle Scouts BSP Bohol Council who will be conferred today as a full-fledged Eagle Scouts of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines. It is quite good. It's a good thing to note that in BSP Bohol Council, it is not only quantity that we are looking at in terms of Boy Scouting, but we are also looking into its quality scouting activities, because we cannot produce Eagle Scouts if scouting activities are not of quality. You know, I have been into different schools division, and I learned a lot of councils, a lot of BSP councils, and for them it is very difficult to produce Eagle Scouts. But here in Bohol Council, today, another batch of Eagle Scouts will be receiving their award as full-fledged Eagle Scouts. Again, that only proof that our scout leaders, led by Sir Hermes Angoy, may salute to them for always thinking of initiatives, out of the box activities and programs, so that we can offer quality scouting and we can convince more scouts as well as their parents to participate and be a good scouts, so that in the near future they will become Eagle Scouts and they will become also good leaders in the community. With that, allow me to share this short story, and I would like to dedicate and emphasize that this story is fit for the Eagle Scout Awards to reflect, and to all those in attendance today. Allow me to read this one. The story is entitled The Secret of Happiness. A certain shopkeeper sent his son to learn about the secret of happiness from the wisest man in the world. The lad wandered through the desert for 40 days and finally came upon a beautiful castle high atop a mountain. It was there that the wise man lived. Rather than finding a saintly man, though our hero, on entering the main room of the castle, saw a hive of activity. Tradesmen came and went. People were conversing in the corners. A small orchestra was playing soft music, and there was a table covered with platters of the most delicious food in that part of the world. The wise man was conversed with everyone, and the boy had to wait for 2 hours before it was his turn to be given the man's attention. The wise man listened attentively to the boy's explanation of why he had come, but told him that he didn't have time just then to explain the secret of happiness. He suggested that the boy look around the palace and return in 2 hours. He said, "Meanwhile, I want to ask you to do something, said the wise man, handing the boy a teaspoon that held 2 drops of oil. As you wandered around, carry this spoon with you without allowing the oil to spill. The boy began climbing and descending the many stairways of the palace, keeping his eyes fixed on the spoon. After 2 hours, he returned to the room where the wise man was. Well, well, asked the wise man, did you see the Persian tapestries that are hanging in my dining hall? Did you see the garden that it took the master gardener 10 years to create? Did you notice the beautiful parchments in my library? The boy was embarrassed and confessed that he had observed nothing. His only concern had been not to spill the oil that the wise man had entrusted to him. And so the wise man said, then go back and observe the marvels of the world. Said the wise man, you cannot trust a man if you don't know his house. Relieved, the boy picked up the spoon and returned to his exploration of the palace. This time, observing all of the works of art on the ceilings and the walls. He saw the gardens, the mountains all around him, the beauty of the flowers, and the taste with which everything had been selected. Upon returning to the wise man, he related in detail everything he had seen. But where are the drops of oil I entrusted you? Asked the wise man. Looking down at the spoon he held, the boy saw that the oil was gone. Well, there is only one piece of advice I can give you, said the wisest of wise men. The secret of happiness is to see all the marvels of the world and never to forget the drops of oil on the spoon. My dear Eagle Scout awardees, please reflect on this story. Yes, today you are receiving your award, and so therefore you must be happy of it. You have to be proud of that after several days and years of hard work, you are now conferred as full-fledged Eagle Scout. But if you will reflect on the story, you must not forget. You can enjoy, you can be proud of being a full-fledged Eagle Scout, but do not forget that you have that responsibility. And that responsibility is to do something to prove to other scouts that you are worthy to receive that award as full-fledged Eagle Scout. We must be proud. Your parents must be proud, but then again, do not lose sight of your responsibility. As Baden-Powell once said, to be happy is to give happiness to others. So therefore, it is not enough that you earned the title as Eagle Scout, but for you to be happy in the fullest sense, you must give that happiness to others. And how to do it? You have to provide services. You have to do a lot of projects that will help our community and will help the Boy Scouting movement. The same is true with our parents and all those in attendance in this National Court of Honor. Yes, today you have all the rights to be happy, but do not lose sight by fulfilling or by complying the health and safety protocol. Meaning, be happy today, but do not forget that even if you are happy, you must continue observing and you must continue obeying the existing health and safety protocol, especially this time that we are in the threat of COVID-19. With all of these things that I am telling to you today, once again to all our newly awarded Eagle Scouts, congratulations to all of you, to all your to your parents, to your scout leaders, and again to Bohol Scout commissioners and the staff for always guiding our scouts so that they can be promoted or advanced to the next higher rank. To all of us, shall I say, mabuhay ang Boy Scouts of the Philippines, mabuhay ang scouting in the province of Bohol, mabuhay ang BSP Bohol Council. Good morning.